My name is Tabatha Coffey. I've been hairdressing 25 years. I travel the world doing hair shows and educating other hairdressers out there. My salon is so successful, there's a 3-month waiting list to get an appointment with me. I've devoted everything I have to this industry. I love it. And now I'm going to use my experience to help struggling salons get back on track. Ralph Altrui has been a successful hairdresser and salon owner for 40 years, and he used his life savings to buy his daughter's Salon Tika in Rockville Centre, Long Island.
We've been in the business since we were about 12 years old.
Working for our father, doing shampoos, sweeping the floors, whatever we could do.
And our father was about to retire when we found this spot, and we begged him if we could open it for ourselves.
But when Ralph developed multiple sclerosis, Tara and Kristen had to step up and run the place before they were ready.
We didn't think it was going to be this much work, and we owe so much money. Well, my parents owe so much money. Breaking even is just not an option anymore.
If the business fails, I would lose my house.
Tara and Kristen are having problems getting control of people.
We do love our girls so much, and we do want to have fun with them so much that we're
A little too lenient.
If I was anywhere else, I probably would have gotten fired.
We've lost control of everything, everyone, our finances, and everything's snowballing in a downward spiral. You don't know where to begin.
My girls are running the salon like a sorority, and I need Tabatha here.
The secret to turning a struggling salon into a thriving business is 1 week with me. I'm Tabatha, and I'm going to change everything. I will clean up the management, shake up the staff, and transform every part of the salon. I'm tough, I'm talented, I'm taking over. Hello, how are you?
How are you, darling?
I'm great, how are you?
Good.
So, you asked me to come, and here I am. I have a surprise for you. So, I want you to come with me, and I'm going to show you my surprise. Come on. Ralph, tell me why you've asked for my help, why you want me here.
We opened the salon 3 years ago.
Okay.
And right after we opened, I was diagnosed with MS. So the girls had to kind of jump in and take over.
But did you want them to run it?
Eventually, but they were forced into it a lot sooner than I had anticipated.
Where did the money come from?
Well, I had some cash, remortgaged the house to the max that I could.
So you used all your savings, and what did the girls put in?
Nothing. And they don't take direction from me very well. And from all these years of experiences in like 14 salons.
You've owned 14 salons?
Yeah, about 14, I would say.
Okay.
But nobody wants to hear what I have to say here, so I'm helpless.
Ralph can't say no to his little girls, and they got a salon, and Daddy got the debt. The reason I brought you in here today is because I wanted you to see what's going on in the salon, especially when you're not there. And let's have a look.
Good.
Let's have a look at what's going on. Is that how the receptionist always greets a client, by ignoring them?
Well, she's a regular, they will know her.
That's irrelevant because a client should feel welcomed into your business every single time. You're experienced enough to know that. Okay. What is she doing?
She's going to spray tan somebody.
In the bathroom? Don't you think it's kind of unhygienic to do it in a bathroom?
Oh, I agree.
Food service foil. Is that what you use for your food or for your highlighting in the salon?
I use that for the highlighting.
Why?
Good question.
Hairdressing foil is lighter because foil is a heat conductor.
Sure.
The heavier the foil, the more heat, and that's when you'll get bleeding or sometimes even colour fadage from it.
Can I just have your first name, please?
Look, a client's trying to check in, and this young lady's putting her hands over her ear because it's interrupting her lunch order.
Yeah, I've told them in the past to go in the back room and do that, but obviously when I'm not around, they're up there.
But your daughters are in the salon.
Yes.
Boy, you are so in charge of this. I love you.
Tara and Kristen don't have any control over their business whatsoever. In fact, if Ralph hadn't pointed them out, I wouldn't have even known that they were the owners.
No, Rugala are the cookies.
It was like a sorority house and everyone was having fun.
Is there any way that I could get a haircut by somebody? I need it for...
They're all booked. We're only here till 4.
This lady's coming in trying to make an appointment and she can't get a haircut because everyone's hanging out.
They really got to shape up, these kids.
they're letting their father take the fall if this business goes down. It's his life on the line. Everything you have is riding on their success, and they're not listening to you.
I try to explain to them what I did when I started all my businesses, 7 days a week, sometimes 14 hours a day, and then you hear that's old school. Well, I thought that was business.
Right, it is.
You
It's
know?
being a business person and
Yeah.
taking responsibility. Obviously, your daughters need some tough love, and you're not the man to do it for them.
Absolutely.
Give me your keys. I'm taking over. Give them all to me. I can't
I
wait
gotta get
anymore.
home.
I don't care. I'll get you home later. Could you maybe go and gather the staff for me? Hello? Hello, everyone.
Hi, how are you?
I'd be fine if you made it here a bit quicker. You're all a bit slow.
When Tabatha walked in, we were all pretty much caught off guard, and she scared us a bit.
So, hello everyone, I'm Tabatha, and I'm taking over. I've cancelled all your appointments for the week, and in that week, everything is going to change. You are all going to play by my rules, and at the end of it, some of you may still be working here, and some of you may not.
She came across as a complete bitch, and you can't treat your employees like absolute
Ralph and I have been watching you all day. The customer service that I saw today was absolutely atrocious from all of you. This man has pretty much laid his life in this salon, and everyone is treating it like it's a little bit of a joke. This is a business. It's not a party so that you can all hang out and see what cute little outfits you've got on. You're here to build a business and let this man go and retire, because I think he deserves to go and lay on a beach. And I'll be damned if a bunch of high school girls stop him from doing it.
I don't know why my father called Tabatha. I think we're doing fine, and we definitely do not need her coming in here telling us what to do. This is our hairstyling area. Cutting only on this side. We don't really do any chemical on this side aside from Brazilian relaxers.
The salon's philosophy is departmentalization. One side's cutting, one side's colour, but they've built a wall down the middle. All it does is close the salon off. It's one of their main problems. Who designed this place?
That would be me.
Because you wanted it to look like this, or
I
this was
wanted
your idea?
something fun. I wanted something fun, but it definitely went a different direction than I originally had in mind.
This was supposed
Definitely
to be a
did.
changing room.
So this is your colour area. This seems incredibly tight to me. If I had 4 clients sitting here,
Actually, try not to use those 2 chairs because I can't actually turn
They're not
cars around.
functionable.
what is that?
It was originally supposed to be draped and stoned walls and those mirrored gates on the wall over there, but we couldn't afford it. Yeah.
God.
I think the things Tabatha was picking on in the walkthrough were crazy, and I wish she just shut her mouth and stopped being so mean.
If this office represents the organisation that you guys put into this salon, then we're in trouble. The trash hasn't been emptied, there's crap all over the floor, you know, there's piled up in here. This office looks like a messy dorm room, and these girls are running the place like a sorority.
Okay, so this is our colors/lunchroom/laundry room.
There is just
Everywhere.
everywhere. Who drinks wine at work?
That was actually one day after work, the girls got one.
Drinking in the salon after work with no owner in the salon.
Well, we were next door. We weren't technically
Right.
here.
Right, technically here.
It's an interesting business model. If these girls spent more time working and less time partying, they may actually make some money. How long have these sat here?
They put it out today.
When did you guys put those out? Nobody
You don't
knows
know?
when the cookies were put out? When the cake was put out?
Okay, no beverages, coffee. It's obvious Tara and Kristen are not stepping up as managers, and the staff lack customer service and professionalism. Looks like I'm going to have my work cut out for me. Go home, get some rest, you're going to need it, and be back here at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning for a staff meeting. Please, you're all excused, you can go.
Tabatha basically ripped us and our salon apart. And if she's gonna be like that, I don't want her here.
This place is appalling to me. And these girls don't seem to have any interest in trying to save it or turn it around. I have my work cut out for me, but I'm going to turn this place around, and I will do it for Ralph. Coming up, I think you're spoilt brats.
I have a question.
Yes?
What is our cigarette schedule?
Excuse me?
I have to get a brush.
You have to get a brain as well. Hello? This morning when I arrived at the salon, I sat down with Ralph and his daughters so that I could find out what's really going on in this business. You know, Ralph told me he mortgaged his house. He used his retirement fund so that you girls could have a salon. Ralph, how much are you in the hole for?
I would say about $500,000.
That's a lot of money, $500,000. And if anything goes wrong, this man suffers. Tell me financially where you're at right now within the business.
Right now, financially, we're kind of just breaking even.
Okay.
We're just able to pay our bills, but not really able to pay back the loans yet or anything like that.
What's your retail percentage?
40 to 60%.
Absolutely
I
impossible.
think you're misfiguring
But
that.
you told, well, that's how you told me to do it.
You don't even know how to do it, do you?
I'm not an accountant. How do I know? I can't be expected to know every number.
What's your retention rate?
I don't know.
How many clients do you do in a week?
I didn't
I really
see
don't
it.
know.
What have you done to market yourself? I was gobsmacked. This salon is making no money, yet these girls haven't done anything to market themselves. They're clueless. What time do you open the salon?
10 o'clock.
Okay, and what time do you close?
One night, 8 o'clock, and the rest 6.
From 6 to 9, wasn't busy those hours, so
So
we
you
brought it
decided
back
just
up.
to cut your hours back to not make more money and accommodate more clients.
Well,
I'm really sorry, girls. This makes no bloody sense to me. If you're not here, how the hell do you expect to make money?
Just because the salon itself is closed doesn't mean that we are not still thinking about our business.
Did you think through what being a business owner would be like? Or did you just think that he'd take care of you?
We thought he would have time to teach us what to do, step by
we
step.
didn't think it was going to be cut short.
Right.
But when he gives you his business advice, you tell him that he is old school?
That unfortunately the business has changed.
Business hasn't changed. People need to be held accountable. There should be rules. You shouldn't mix with your staff. What was that?
It's hard because we knew our staff, some of them before we even worked here. We were friends with them before we worked here.
Yes, but now you're their boss. The line is now drawn because the only way that you can get them to do what they need to do to save this business and pay all this debt down is to be leaders and not spoilt brats.
Tabatha had some nerve coming in here calling us spoiled brats when she has no idea what we've been through in our lives.
Go home.
Okay.
I want you to go home, put your feet up, take it easy and relax.
Thank
You
you.
girls can go and have coffee and I'm going to speak to your staff.
I am totally done with Tabatha.
After sitting down with Ralph, Tara and Kristen, I found out that these girls are taking absolutely no responsibility for this salon. I needed to hear the staff's point of view. Obviously, I saw you all at work yesterday and I was appalled. It doesn't feel like a business. It just felt like a sorority house. So, Liz, why don't you tell me what you think's going on in here?
Honestly, yeah, I think it could be stepped up quite a few notches. Everybody has a tendency of getting comfortable.
That doesn't mean that your customer service and level of professionalism goes to hell.
We have problems finding a good receptionist.
We've gone through about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 receptionists in the
But you
past
have a
3 years.
receptionist right here.
Well,
She's
she's
new.
new.
Like 2 weeks.
And how do you think you did yesterday?
I felt like I did the best I could with the circumstances. I could have definitely done better.
You could do a lot better. Clients should be offered beverages.
Did you see me give out 3 waters and a cookie to a little girl?
What would you like me to do? Get a medal for you?
I think Tabatha is rude, of course, obviously. I'm sure everybody will see that.
Would you like me to sit there and go, you know, you guys are great and you're all so pretty. You know, maybe you should think about getting Klein a glass of water. I'm not being rude, it's called being direct.
That's what we need. Well, for me, growing as a stylist, I've been babied the whole time. And like when they told me a problem, it wasn't like, Allison, you're doing that wrong, do it right, or you're done.
Well, why? Why don't you listen to your bosses?
Everyone pretty much does what they're supposed to do in here. Yes, people come in late, which is, you know, completely unprofessional.
Who comes in late? Raise your hand if you're a late person coming to work.
I have before.
In my salon, you come late, you go home. Tara and Kristen need to start implementing rules in this place.
I have a question.
Yes?
What is our cigarette schedule?
Excuse me?
What is our cigarette schedule?
I would assume in Tabatha salon, you need permission to go to the bathroom.
You don't need a schedule to do that, you need common sense. Here's a smoking schedule for you, off. What I need to do now is see what you're all made of as hairdressers and see what problems I have to tackle there. So I'd like you to set your stations up. I have some clients coming in for you that you're going to work on.
Oh, God.
Is that a problem?
Nervous.
You probably should be nervous.
That's what I said.
This ship is just sinking. There is no direction, there's no management, and that's what needs to change. After the staff meeting, I brought models in so I could assess the stylist skills. Because this salon is departmentalised, stylists work in teams. Tara heads up cutting, Kristen heads up colour.
We have two options. Okay. One is whether you want something like this on a daily basis, of which I wouldn't particularly recommend because you're going to expand.
Yep.
I would rather give you a cut that's going to work for you every day and then style you more of an evening style following that. Does that sound good to you?
That's perfect.
Tara gave a really great consultation on her client today. Maybe there's a glimmer of hope in this place after all.
I'd like to keep a little more depth in there. I feel that's a little too solid and a little too yellow for you.
Okay.
Because you have curls, I don't want it to be, you know, too much because then the highlights just won't stand out.
Okay.
Right?
Your consultation needs to be stronger. Yours is fabulous. 2 out of 2 would be asking too much though, wouldn't it? You need to take a lesson from your sister in consultation.
Sounds good.
Because your hair is a little, you know, it's very delicate, so we can go to a lighter blondes, but you might have a little bit of damage, which is not, you know, pretty.
Hang on. The fact that you just told your client that it's not going to be pretty because it's going to be damaged is not setting it up very well for me. I know you're nervous, but you're all over the place.
Okay. She's a monster. And that's the reason that everybody is so happy here, because we don't work with monsters.
Can you colour her hair for me in 20 minutes and get it done so I can get her back here and have a blow dry because she needs to get out?
I'll try my best.
Okay. How does one cut hair to remove bulk?
I just know how it's going to fall from whoever.
No? There's a way to build weight into the hair, there's a way to remove weight from the hair.
What kind of angle? What kind of layer?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's round layers, there's square layers, there's graduated layers.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, this is going to be more of a square look.
These aren't trick questions. This is basic ABCs of hairdressing. She's vacant. There is no one home. Nothing. You look like a deer in the headlights. Did you digest any of that?
Okay. Yes. I'm not offended by what she said. She's telling me that I look like a deer in front of headlights, and if I did, I did. But I think I'm doing a good job.
So you're nearly finished with your foiling?
After I apply this, I'm still gonna have to tone her to a color that she likes. So I guess 20 minutes didn't happen. I have to get a brush.
You have to get a brain as well. Coming up, and what's it going to do?
To her hair?
Obviously to her hair, not to the girl across the street 3 blocks down with the head up her ass.
Don't stand here and tell me that I don't love my parents.
When the stylist finished cutting hair, it was time for me to assess their work. I think the colour looks nice. You know, it's lighter, but wearable for your client. Any lighter, and it wouldn't have worn very well on her with her skin tone. So, you know, the styling, she's going somewhere, she wanted this for a special occasion, and I think it's kind of a modified version of the photograph that was brought in, which, you know, is a nice style for her event. Tara and Kristen may have a lot of problems, but hairdressing isn't one of them. I'm happy to see that they learnt something from their father. That's not blended at all. Okay. All right? Again, there's your guideline, there's your guideline. This is a weight point.
Weight point?
No. Weight.
Weight.
Points.
Okay, sorry.
Weight points create weight in the hair. And what's it going to do?
To her hair?
Obviously to her hair, not to the girl across the street 3 blocks down with the head up her ass. Alison is young and clearly she hasn't been well trained. What I want to do is I don't want to take that top layer any shorter. It's short enough. What I need to do is take this weight out through here and soften a line down so our layers are blended.
Tara and Kristen trained me, so what they thought was acceptable, I obviously thought was acceptable.
All your colour is on my right side.
Right.
And there's actually no colour on my left side except for one piece.
Right. Well, honestly, I felt like maybe that it gave more of that funky look.
So you only coloured one side intentionally?
Yes.
You're making this up as you go along, aren't you?
No. She wears her hair down the middle.
But it's not cut to go down the middle. Is her hair cut to go down the middle?
No.
Okay. Lauren was full of excuses when I critiqued her. You cannot excuse your way out of this one. You just someone's hair up. We need to work on several things. The first one that you need to work on is communication.
Right.
Communication with the client and communication with the hair cutter, because your communication with your consultation was atrocious and obviously your communication with your hair cutter was non-existent. You did okay today. You didn't do great. There's definitely room for improvement, but I have a better handle on all of you now. So clean up and go home.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. The last 2 days have been really frustrating dealing with Kristen and Tara. How you doing?
Very good.
They don't even seem to understand that this situation is incredibly desperate. I needed to shake them up. I don't see any passion from either of you. I don't see any fire from either of you. I see no urgency from you. I see nothing except 2 girls standing at me nodding their head.
Whatever direction you take us in, we're more than willing to put 110% into it. So until you give us that, how can you see passion and fire?
Because my passion and fire for you two comes from your father. Because I know that everything's on the line for him. I told you in the beginning, there is no magic potion. I'm not here to babysit you. Your father's babysat you for long enough. It's time to grow up.
It's been 2 days, like you said. You've been here for 2 days. You've seen what you've seen.
Don't stand here and tell me that I don't love my parents.
I didn't say you didn't love them.
No, you act as though I care.
No, I didn't say you didn't love them. I said that you're not doing what you need to step up.
And that's why you're here, to help us and guide us through it.
And that's what I'm trying to do for you. You guys need to understand what this burden is like and step up and be strong. I want Kristen and Tara to have a mental picture of what it would look like if this salon was empty, that it could close down because of them. Feel what it feels like. Put these outside. See what it's like to close the place down.
I won't even do this.
Well, you need to do it because you need to feel it so that you can help yourself to turn this place around. Every day that you think you're tired, every day that you don't want to yell at one of your friends, every day that you don't want to take one or more clients, this will be the memory I want you to think of that gets it done. Until you two go there, you're going to be stuck.
That is not happening.
Yeah, well, go and put them up and see what it feels like. And you know what? Remember it. Every single time it gets hard, remember it. Go on. They needed to confront their fear so that they could move forward with their business. Here you go, put them up big. So when you stand back, should be good motivation. How does that feel?
It's exactly what I don't want.
But it's exactly what you need to see. And you need to feel it, both of you. And now we're going to change it. Okay? You guys just needed to see it so that you can feel it. Okay? All right, come on.
Thought about all the hard work my dad put into this place, and I just don't want to let him down. I don't want to see it disappear.
The reality is, if we can't figure out how to manage this place, we will lose it, and my dad will lose everything. She woke me up.
Seeing the for rent signs really shook Tara and Kristen.
I'd actually like to keep the small one for my desk.
I could see that it was the first time that they realised what they needed to do. Hi. Good morning.
Hi.
How are you? After I felt that the girls grasped the severity of their situation, I really wanted to open their eyes to different marketing techniques. The girls had told me that they weren't staying open in the evening, they were closing at 6 o'clock, that they weren't getting the clients coming in and it wasn't worth staying open. And I want to build it up so that evenings are a time when you guys can have a lot of clients in. So I came up with a way of marketing the salon. We're going to have a happy hour.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like a happy hour?
Exactly. You know, and what I want to do is cross-promote it with local bars, restaurants, boutiques in the area so that we can get their support. It's a great thing for them to talk about because it's in the community. And when we reopen the salon, I want a packed house. I've made a stack of flyers to help get the word out for the event. I'm going to take Kristen and Tara out, and I want you guys to work as a team. It's important to build teamwork and really get this place packed, buzzing, and show off this salon.
Let's go hit the street.
All right? Have a good time, good luck.
We basically went around to all the stores in town and handed out our flyers and met with some of the managers and owners.
It's happy hour.
Yeah,
Definitely happy hour. Yeah, we like happy hour around here, so.
Great, thank you so much.
You got it.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Follow it up.
Okay.
You know, tell her you're going to do this every week. Cross-promotion is an easy way to have other businesses help market your business.
Every Mondays from 12 to 4, we're having happy hours. We're serving drinks and hors d'oeuvres, and hair and makeup is $30.
See if the manager is open to, you know, cross-promoting with you and maybe providing hors d'oeuvres.
We own Salon Tika right around the corner from you guys.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna be doing a little beauty happy hour kind of thing on Monday. We were actually wondering if you do some hors d'oeuvres for the salon, we'll cross-promote with you guys since we're gonna have a ton of people in there.
That sounds great,
That's something you'd be interested in?
Totally.
Going around with Tabatha today really gave me the confidence I think I need to do these things to help promote us.
Hi, how are you? We're doing happy hour Mondays, 12 to 4, hairstyling, makeup. Come see us.
If the girls continue to be this enthusiastic about doing marketing events in the salon, then they'll be on track to pay their father back. Good, I'm good. I'm really good. After the marketing event, I had Ralph come by the salon because I wanted him to be there to kick off the renovation. I have new daughters for you to meet.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I found their passion.
She dug it out.
Mine came out.
I might have had to dig. I had to dig, but at least I found it. So I'd like to keep that passion going. Yeah. I do have gifts for you girls.
Oh my God.
Really?
Pair of gloves for you.
Great. Oh my
Little
God.
safety goggles for you. This is a stylish look.
Oh yeah.
That's definitely a look.
Isn't that it?
It's time for you girls to get your hands dirty.
My.
The wall needs to come down to open this place up and have a better flow and feel to the salon.
1, 2, 3.
She let us put the first hole in the wall, which was pretty awesome. It was good to get the frustration out.
All right, I want to see all that passion that you didn't show me.
Okay, got it.
Whack it properly for God. Oh!
Oh my God.
Tara and Kristen have started to toughen up and act like salon owners, but they still swung those sledgehammers like princesses.
It felt good to punch a hole in that wall, and nothing's gonna stop us at this point. It's gonna work.
It's not over. My time here is not done. We still have to get this salon open. I want you to blow me away with the work that you do. Lauren's hairdressing skills were atrocious yesterday. Her attitude was better today, but I really need to see if she can step it up and do better work for me at the grand reopening. In a couple of days, it's back to business. If I see anything that I do not like, Tara and Kristen will hear about it at the end of the day, and there will be changes made.
I think Tabatha thinks that I'm not pulling my weight, and I'm really worried that I'm gonna get fired.
Coming up.
She needs medication, an antidepressant maybe. She really seems miserable.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. You excited?
So excited.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Oh my God! God, it looks amazing.
Holy
my God, I really am gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
My jaw literally hit the floor, and I don't think I shut my mouth for 5 minutes.
Oh my God, it looks so good. Look at the wall. I know.
Thank you.
Yeah?
I just love everything about it. I think it's going to move and work much better than the salon did before, the way it was set up.
The wall's down.
The wall is down.
That wall being gone is fantastic. Before we were divided and I never got to see anybody. So to really feel the energy and be a part of it, that to me is the best.
The retail area, I condensed it down to utilize it more and actually change sides. I put a beverage bar in here so it's actually up front. It will be easier for the receptionist to get a client a beverage. Yes. And look, fresh cookies baked this morning.
Yes.
Let me show you back here.
Oh my God, we have an office.
This is our office.
Hallelujah. We've had boxes and garbage piling up in there for months, so to be able to walk in and actually walk through without an obstacle course in your way is a great feeling.
You guys have a really big day today, and you guys really need to step it up. Okay, Lauren, I want great communication, really strong consultations with your client, and wow me with your color work. Alison, I need you to show me that you can do a haircut, beginning to end, okay? Katie, you really need to work on the front desk today. You need to show me your personality and that you can take care of every single client that walks in the door today. So now that I've changed the salon and how it looks, now it's up to you two to step up as owners and really drive this forward. And that's what I want to see from you today.
You will.
And Ralph, what I want from you today is let these girls step up and do it. I don't want to see daddy's little girls anymore. I want to see 2 women that can take care of this business.
Absolutely.
Okay? Don't forget, at the end of the day, I'm going to give my recommendations to Tara and Kristen. And if you don't step up, I will tell them what I think needs to be done in this place. Okay? Go on, go set your stations up. Come on.
All right.
You're going to introduce yourself. You're going to get their name. Obviously, you know, you're going to offer them something to drink, something to eat. You got it. You're okay, right?
Yeah.
It felt very good to be taking control and to make sure that things were going to run the right way today.
I'm Kristen. Nice to meet you. So yeah, we're basically gonna try to set it up right over here.
Tara and Kristen made a deal with the local restaurant in town to get free food for the event. And Kristen really jumped in and started organising things.
Let me just grab that for you.
She's doing fine.
Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you?
Have you been practicing your haircut since I saw you last?
Yes, I've been watching videos. I have a book.
Okay, so you watched a video and you read a book, but did you actually physically practice?
No.
So you've
I don't
really
need
been
to practice.
Oh no, you need to practice. And you need to practice with taking sections, not taking it off in one foul swoop, because that does not make an even haircut, my dear. That's why you need to practice.
Thanks, Tabatha. So nice.
How do you feel about everything that's been going on and the changes?
It makes you feel alive again. Thank you for everything this week, really.
She does have one client before you, but then she will come over and consult with you, so help yourself to any food or anything else. My name's Katie if you need anything. You're welcome.
You're doing a good job today.
Thank you.
You seem, much calmer. I can see your personality more and you seem much more in control of it.
And you want something full and bouncy, very flowy.
Yes. Lauren? Yeah. Just try not to squish the foils. As you fold it, take a foil, do it, I'm gonna. Okay, use the edge of the brush.
Lauren's foils weren't exactly neat.
Press it gently, just so. No, look, just like that. Perfect.
Kelly, something very light. She wants full and bouncy.
Okay. How much longer are you going to be? Because you told me 25 minutes. You still have to flat iron though,
Yeah.
right? So you think you'll be done in 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Lauren's client was at the shampoo sink. The client was saying that she was uncomfortable, that it was burning and stinging her scalp. Just walked past and your client was saying that the colour is burning her scalp.
That comes with a base break.
Yeah, but a client shouldn't be sitting there with their scalp burning. All Lauren did was say, it burns. Well, hello, it's not supposed to burn.
Well, I wasn't aware of that until you told me right now.
All right, so now you're aware of it and it needs to be addressed.
Okay.
She needs medication, an antidepressant maybe, make her a little happier, because she really seems miserable.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Let's just go into the office and I want to tell you my thoughts of the day. Kristen and Tara really stepped up and took control of their salon today. I'm really proud of both of them. Both of you have acted today very empowered.
It felt good. I gotta be honest, it felt great.
It will be tough sometimes. It's tough running a business, but I have something to inspire you both.
Oh, we love
when it's really tough.
I love the autograph frame for Red Sign. I'm so happy she gave that to us. I think that's going to help us through a lot of hard times.
So Tara, what did you see with Alison today?
I didn't get to watch her nearly as closely as I would have liked to today.
Let me tell you what I saw. Every time I try and approach her, I get an attitude, a giggle, and she gets entirely flustered. Her eyes wander. I can tell I've got her for 2 seconds and then she's checked out.
She doesn't think things out very well before she says things.
I don't know how much she can think. So let's talk about Lauren.
Okay.
She does think she knows what she's doing, and she doesn't.
Which is something, as her boss and as the head colorist, I feel, I take full responsibility for, and that's something I really need to work on her with.
But from the things I saw today, with her communication level and the things she said to clients, that will be very detrimental to your business. So are you ladies ready to go out and tell your staff what we've been discussing in here?
Yes.
Coming up, Alison, you need help. Tara and Kristen and I spoke a little bit about all of you and my final recommendations. Alison, You need help. And I have discussed with Tara and Kristen that you need to be monitored during your clients. You need to be mentored.
Okay. Allie, you have a lot of talent. We have to find your drive, and we're gonna dig it out of you if it is the last thing I do. I just need you to want to learn it.
I do.
So, Lauren, I feel, and I again discussed this with Tara and Kristen, I don't feel that you are at a level yet communication-wise or skill-wise that you should be put in a position to do clients. You need to step back, be an assistant to drive you forward.
I don't feel I did my job as your boss and as your mentor. I didn't guide you the way I should have, and I'm going to do everything in my power to get you to where you have to be.
I just felt like I disappointed Tara and Kristen. That was the most of my being upset. But maybe this will be better for me.
So I just have one more thing left. Ralph, you're the person that I took the key from.
Correct.
Correct? Well, I'm not giving the key back to you. I'm giving it to the new bosses. Put your hands out.
Key.
To you two, all right? It's your salon.
It's just awesome. The salon came out beautiful. My girls are excited. I'm so proud of them, and my staff as well. And I'm just a happy man.
Don't f it up. Because I might come back and check on you. All right? Yeah. Bye. Bye, everyone. Good luck. Good luck.
I am so confident that we are going to get my father out of debt. It was a promise we made a long time ago, and now I finally feel like we're going to be able to do that. I'm proud of all of you.
Today was a fantastic day. Tara and Kristen really showed me that they can take leadership of their salon. I'm really worried about Lauren and Alison. They're weak stylists. Tara and Kristen have promised to give them better education, but we'll see. I left Salon Tika 6 weeks ago, and I hope when I go back in there today that I don't see a for rent sign in the window. Hi.
It's so nice to see you.
How are you?
How's
everything?
Everything's great. Great. You?
Good. Good to see you. Have you noticed a difference in your business since I was here last?
Yes.
Difference in our staff.
Yes. You come late, you go home. That was tricky. They thought I was joking at first. They really were like, you're joking, right? I said, no, go home.
Who did you send home?
Oh, do I really have to say that?
Of course you did.
Oh, Lauren.
Of course you did. I'm very proud of you. I know that was a big step for you to actually do that. You weren't very good on confrontation.
No. The biggest change in the salon since Tabatha came in has to be the way my staff acts. They actually have more respect, and that's been a plus.
So do you feel like you're getting the education that you need now?
Yes, definitely. I feel a lot more confident. I don't feel like I'm thrown into something that I'm not quite as good as everybody else.
Do you feel like you are, more competent in the work that you do now?
Yes, definitely feel more confident.
That's good. And do you feel more confident?
What's that?
It means that you're doing better work, that you feel more capable.
Yes.
Yes?
I feel more confident.
Good.
Hey, darling.
Well, hello.
Yes,
What's going on?
Here.
How are you?
Feeling good today. The girls are shaping up.
That's good news.
Yes,
That's really
it
good
is.
news.
Yes, it
So
is.
have you stepped back and let your daughters take the reins of the salon?
I certainly have.
You have?
Yes.
Excellent.
The biggest change I see in my daughters is they seem to be maturing all of a sudden and taking responsibility for the salon and sacrificing a little bit of themselves for the business sake.
The future of Tika is booming. We have dreams now, and we have goals, and that can take you wherever you want to go.
It was great to see how much Tara and Kristen have changed. They've really committed themselves to implementing new policies in the salon. And if they continue to educate their staff and run their business as a business, not as a sorority, they will have such a successful salon. And Ralph will be laying on a beach very soon. Next time on Tabatha's Salon Takeover.
You don't think it's a disaster?
No, I don't.
Oh, look at that. Stain on the neck.
Obviously, if you want your hair coloured here, be prepared to walk out with stains.
This is free for all. We'll do as little as we can and get away with it.
You can't commit to anything, can you?
Yeah, no, I don't want to discipline my teeth. You were chewing gum downstairs. Did you spit it out?
I don't think I'll ever chew gum again.
Do you always have an attitude like this, or is it just reserved for me? I'm not a violent person, but I want to just beat the living hell out of you. For more info and behind-the-scenes footage, go to bravotv.com.